Wait, they just
He's
gonna let
hitting
him
the
advance? Is that what
jackpot,
they were
bro.
saying?
I heard some shit like that. I heard some shit, but we'll
Nah,
come back to it. We'll come back to it on a live stream. We'll
nah.
figure
There's
this
no way.
out.
We go.
You gotta put some pressure on Smack or something. You can't let this nigga slide, bro.
Hell nah.
He didn't
Come.
earn a third round. Not round 3 of a tournament. He didn't earn that. You gonna
Nah,
have to
nah, nah,
pressure
nah, nah.
Smack.
He's just gonna make it through. Hell nah.
Yeah,
We gonna have to at
not right.
smack. He's not gonna see us because we got like, you gotta make sure you follow, retweet and shit like that. Follow us, at the
You know
underscore
what I'm
at the
saying?
battle underscore cast, so like that smack could see it. Cause right now you're not gonna see it. We need that push so that we could.
You know
Hell
what
nah,
I'm saying?
Brandon can't get a free one like that. That's not
Yeah, I'll
fair.
hit Smack directly. Don't worry about it. I'll hit Smack directly. We'll figure this shit out. We'll do it the Bronx way, if anything.
That was good, y'all. We back with another video today. Today we're gonna be recapping the last 3 battles from round 1 of the tournaments. J2 versus True Foe. The other battle was Piranha versus Casino, and then real name Brandon versus Swervo. I started off with the J2 versus True Foe battle. I had it 2-1 True Foe. I gave him the first and the third. J2's second was crazy. I fucked with the second, but I don't know. I think True Foe was just a little bit better. I could see people saying J2 won 1-2-1 though. I could see people giving J2 the third. But I wasn't overly invested in the battle, which is why I didn't think about it too much. They're both they're not a unique enough for me. They're pretty generic, I would say, in terms of their battling style. But I just had it True Foe 2-1. Person, how'd you have that one?
Alright, so let's look at it for real. True Foe and J2. So right here is the Battle Rap cast. It's Ray and Person. We representing for the cast right now. We really gonna chop this battle up. Um, I would say J2 wasn't even close. I mean, it wasn't even a chance. If somebody said J2 won this battle, you got to come see me. That's how I feel about it. Like, we got to really talk because
Oh, word?
you a new fan. Yeah. Well, yeah, you a new fan. You bugging out. You need
Word?
direction. That's
Cause
how I feel about it. Yeah, it's
she was
that
talking
real.
crazy you didn't see the she tweet. She was talking crazy in the versus chat. He was saying J2 beat
Yeah.
True Foe.
Yeah, he could get the drama too. It's no problem. Like
Oh,
him,
word?
he's
It's like
probably
that.
biased. There's 2 things to it. The nigga probably biased, and the nigga didn't do his homework. That's a problem. See, a nigga like me, I do my homework, I do my analysis. He can't run that shit by me. J2 wasn't even close. He didn't stand a chance. But I'll say this: True Foe was nothing special. He was just alright. I don't think he's a danger in this tournament. So as far as what rounds was pretty clear, I think True Foe did best in the first and third round. I thought True Foe's second round was really trash. He didn't really have nothing to say. All
Yeah.
3 rounds he tried to do the gay angle against J2. I feel like that's very generic. Everybody going into a battle with J2 knows that he has that sexual preference. Everybody knows that you could take that kind of angle toward him. I don't know why you would think that'd be so effective. That's
Right.
not that important. You know what I mean? That doesn't make your bars better, the fact that he's gay. And unless you could come up with something really creative about it, and he does not have that ability, with the exception of this one bar. When he said how that gun was going to hit this boy, he said leg, gut, back, and torso,
Oh yeah,
LGBT.
yeah. That
That's
shit was.
fire.
I like that. That shit was hard.
That was clever.
But outside
And
of
this
that, that was
battle,
it.
no, he had other bars. They both had, other bars that could be noteworthy. But I'll say this: it kind of comes down to the fact that their writing levels are very similar. They're the kind of battlers you could count on for maybe 3, 4 bars of something impressive throughout the entire battle. Something really quotable, maybe 3 to 4 bars. All 3 rounds, it boils down to 3 or 4 bars. But when you have people on that similar writing level, what it really comes down to is how you're going to put on a show. What's your energy level? What's your delivery? True Foe has J2 in those departments. J2's a slow rapper. He takes a while to get to it. And his energy level's not that interesting. You could really, if you're not going to say anything at the same time while you low energy level and your delivery is generic, you got to expect that you're going to lose battles that way. So
Yeah.
might be a good idea to either specialize in something or step your material up.
So
Yeah,
let me
true
ask you
foe
this.
J2.
Let me ask you
Yeah.
this. You feel like both of them could probably be good like undercard battlers? Like they kind of start out an
Hell
event
no.
or something? Not even
Hell
that?
no.
Not even like on a
Hell
Born
no.
Legacy? Like they're just some random
Oh
battle?
no. No,
No?
no, that's setting the bar too low. You know what I mean? You want a higher standard. Look, I've seen mid-tier battlers put on a better show than this. This is not special. Maybe a few years ago, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago in battle rap, this would suffice. This is not it. This
So
is
this is
because
not
again,
enough right now at all. Like there's nothing they could do.
it's not because you're ready to move on from the battle. You don't even have much more to say about what they had to say because they didn't
That's
have
true.
nothing to say. Them
That's
niggas was
true.
trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was really trash. So, yo, if you're gonna get in there, you don't even have quotables as a combination. All 3 rounds for both of you, so 6 rounds in total, and we can't walk away with more than maybe 3 quotables. That's a trash battle. No one should have to be subject to it, and that's my critique on that battle. But Truffaut, I would say he clearly got it. I think he really knows how to leverage his energy level and his delivery. I like the fact that he really leans into that at times. That'll give you the winning advantage, especially against people who don't really have the pen, which is the majority of the rappers at this level.
Hmm.
So
One more question for True for on True Foe
on
though.
the battle,
Yeah, on this
okay.
battle. Do you feel like True Foe is too hyper aggressive all the time?
I know what you're saying. Yo, that's a critique. Like people hit K Shine with that critique all the time, right? But at
Hmm.
the same time, they'll always say, "Yeah, he's top tier." I think high energy level is kind of a cheat code in the sense that if you battling somebody around your skill level, you'll take the battle just off the energy level alone because it's harder to pull off. You can be as trash as you want. Like I remember there was a time where Don Marino, he didn't really have a high energy level. Then he stepped it up, and then he got more accolades. I mean, he was aside from the fact that he's also NWX, and maybe he even got that look off of that. But the fact of the matter is, when you're battling people around your same material level, rap level, that energy is a cheat code. So is he too hyper? I think if he wasn't as hyper, he wouldn't even have passed the first round. He's a
Oh,
nigga probably wouldn't even be on Ultimate Madness 4 at all. Because his writing is what is he talking about? And who is he? Anyway, what's this character? What's he supposed to be? What's his story? He doesn't do anything really that special. When you see him stand in front of J2, he can clearly get the win because that energy level, it'll keep you captivated at least more often than J2 can.
fair enough. That's a fair point. But yeah, you're
Yeah.
right though. I got nothing else to say about this battle. I thought it was 2-1 True Foe. I was happy to move on from it. I probably wasn't gonna pay.
No.
I wasn't gonna pay much more attention. On to the next battle. Let's do
Let's
real
do
name.
real name.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
name
real
Brandon
name
versus
Swervo.
Swervo. I didn't watch it, but I'd love to hear what you got to say about it. Is it worth watching? Should I go back and watch it?
I think all these battles are worth watching because to me, I almost look at it like a historian, like what an ATK might be. I look at it like everything counts, you know, and I don't want to miss the potential of seeing the nigga that's really gonna figure some shit out. A nigga could come through trash and elevate out of nowhere. There are a few examples of that in battle rap. To me, that's some of the best shit. I would love to see a nigga who's just straight up mid tier, and then somehow you see something click, and next thing you know, he's a top tier. I like seeing growth. I like seeing this cool shit. So yeah, they're all worth watching to me. I mean, it's rap by the end of the day, and despite the fact that these niggas are not top tiers, they do be having quotables. They do have shit that you could really walk away with. And if you constructed all that into a verse, you'd probably have a GOAT verse. They just don't know how to do that yet, but it's okay.
What?
So
Go ahead with this real name Brandon versus Swervo. What you got for this?
so I got real name I got real name Brandon clearly winning this battle, man. Um, I think Swervo took a long time to really get anywhere as far as like maybe even get comfortable. He might have been nervous because remember he was stumbling throughout his first two rounds, even the third just a little bit. Um, and he wasn't really his writing is not really special, but his third round he clearly won that. So real name Brandon, first and second round he got those clearly, but he only had a few noteworthy bars. I think he can be kind of creative, but I think he's another rapper that he might not have found what works for him quite well. He raps really slow. He takes a very long time to heat up. His structure, the way he tries to structure his material, is horrible. I mean, he doesn't know what kind of point he's trying to get across, and he just kind of lucks into clever material here and there. But he doesn't do anything that great. He kind of works the stage a little well. He has good projection. He has a few bars. I mean, listen, he said some shit that I don't understand though. So I wonder if it's cultural. You know what I mean? I don't know what part of the state he's
Talk
from,
to
but
me.
he
What do you
said
say?
some
What do you
shit
say?
I don't understand. So this nigga said, "You 5'7", I'll kick you in the face from here." Listen, real name Brandon, you a very big guy, man. So I don't know if this is humor, or I don't know if this is if you into the martial arts or some kung fu, you in a dojo somewhere, you linked up with Sean, you figured something out. Nobody believes you're gonna kick somebody in the face from anywhere, even if he's 5'7", even if he was 5 foot flat. I don't know what you're talking about. And how is that a bar? I don't give a fuck if you could really kick him in the face from there. That's not special to me. So anyways, the niggas, we talk about guns instead of battle rap. If you could kick a nigga in the face, I don't think that's noteworthy. He said some shit like that. You know what? When I was watching this battle, I was tempted to just give Swervo the third on off GP because this nigga, real name Brandon in the third said, you better pitch a tent. This is what this nigga said. You better pitch a tent. And yo, the crowd didn't react to nothing like that. There was no pauses, no nothing. What, like, that's not gangster, bruh. You better pitch a tent. Bruh, don't tell a nigga something like that. And then it had no metaphor. It had no double meaning. It had no none of that.
He just told
He
him you
just
better pitch
played,
a tent. That's it.
yeah, he just in the middle of a bar. Yo, you better pitch a tent. I don't like that, bro. You lost the round clearly off of that. Maybe he knew he was gonna lose his third round because Swervo went the fuck in. And in that third round, he was really saying, he said, "I need this win. I need this win." He was desperate. He wanted this win. He won the third round. Maybe that's what he wanted to win. But he definitely won the third round. Taraji P. Henson, you know this bitch bound to play the victim. I think that's hot, but it's
That's cool.
generic.
That's cool.
How
Yeah.
does
Was
that
there a
apply to
setup to it
Brandon?
though?
No, not really. I mean, nothing pertaining to the subject of yo, this guy plays the victim or he cries a lot about shit. He complains a lot.
Hmm.
Nothing in that vein at all. So it's just like a thought that he had out of nowhere and said, "Oh, this will be hot to put it right here." Well, you know what? The crowd did give him love for that. That's nice, but that shit doesn't mean anything. But then in the third, I saw something special that really needs to be spoken of. With Swervo, this nigga really had some great basketball bars. Ron Artest, I'm talking bows to the thunder. He set that up real nice, talking about, throwing the hands or going to the guns. Yo, Meta World Peace, switch real name. Talk about he's going to use that switch on real name. You know what I'm saying? He's
Oh,
going to get to the
I saw a
blade
clip
on
of
this
that one
man.
on Twitter. That shit was crazy. I like that one.
Is fire. So I felt like, yo, you see, years ago, rappers would have took that and ran with it, especially the fact that the crowd really responded. Rapper like True Surf would have been like, oh, you know what? I guess I'm the sports bar nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or a nigga like O Red would be like, yo, I guess this is what I do. I rap about sports, my nigga. I rap about athletics. So I felt like the way Swervo handled the subject matter of basketball and throwing those references in there and with the creativity that he did and everything. If he was rapping like that all three rounds, he'd be in the second round. He would have advanced to the second round. He would have got Brandon out of here because let me tell you, Brandon wasn't doing anything great. He's a slow rapping ass nigga. He takes a very long time to get to his point. He takes a very long time to heat up in the round. He did not start one round with anything impressive the whole battle. He didn't start none of his rounds with a haymaker or something to shake the crowd. This nigga's really, his structural integrity is trash. His structural awareness as a writer and a performer is really fucking trash. He's not making it past the second round. I damn near want to put money on that. So, yeah, real name
How much you
Brandon, he
want to put
got
down?
super lucky.
How much you
Huh?
want to put? How much you
Oh,
want to
you
put down
want to
first?
do it?
How much you want
You
to
want to
put
do
down?
it? Yo, whatever amount, we could talk about it in the chat. You know what I mean? We could get it nice and verified.
No, I was just
Yeah.
saying, like, we could put a bet up on the stream. August 6th.
Okay. Yeah.
Bet with these people.
I'll throw 50 on it easily. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
50.
I'll throw 50. You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
listen,
Throw
new
50. It
battlers.
depends on how I feel.
Listen, new battlers. If you in tournaments or if you just an up and comer, you gotta step your material up because person's betting against
Please,
you. If you come up trash,
please.
person is betting
That's
against
easy
you
money.
every single
That's easy
time.
money.
You come up with some lame ass bar, person's coming up against you. You come up with a weak ass flow, person's betting against you. He trying to make money. You can't just let him make
About
money
to
off
be a
you like that.
problem, bro. I'm about to really be a problem on these niggas, man. I'm gonna make money off you niggas, and then I'm gonna show it off on social media. You understand me?
He about to be rich
Stop,
off of y'all
stop
being
rapping like y'all
trash.
niggas. For real, I'll make a fortune off these niggas. Hold on, the only reason I didn't come with the confidence to put a whole bunch of money is I forgot who he's battling next. Hold on. Who is this
Let's
nigga
look it up.
battling
Let's
next?
see.
Yeah, cause
I
I
think
gotta, I gotta verify this
I
right
think
now.
fireworks put it in the chat. The
Uh,
Let's see.
who's this nigga?
Real
Oh,
name Brandon
Piranha.
Piranha.
Oh, Piranha. Oh, real name Brandon. You see, because that's the next battle. Let's get into that before I even talk about what kind of money bet that warrants.
All right, cool.
So
Let's get it. Wait,
I
hold on. Wait,
already
wait.
told y'all. I already told y'all what it is. Real name Brandon. 2-1 first and second round. Swervo is real special in the third. Why couldn't he do that for 3 rounds? I have no clue. Clearly got the third, but damn. Real name Brandon hit the fucking jackpot when he battled this nigga. Because real name Brandon was not supposed to win shit.
God damn. Hold on though.
Yo,
For the
bro.
second round though, he's not going against Piranha because Piranha's out the tournament now though.
Ah, yeah, I think that it was some shit like they was just gonna let him advance. See what I'm talking about? He's hitting the lotto, bro.
Wait, they just
He's
gonna let
hitting
him
the
advance? Is that what
jackpot,
they were
bro.
saying?
I heard some shit like that. But we'll
Nah,
come back to it. We'll come back to it on the live stream. We'll
nah.
figure
There's
this
no way.
out.
We go.
You gotta put some pressure on Smack or something. You can't let this nigga slide, bro.
Hell nah.
He didn't earn a third round. Not round 3 of a tournament. He didn't earn that. You
Nah,
have to
nah, nah,
press
nah, nah.
Smack.
He's just gonna make it through. Hell nah.
Yeah,
We gonna have to at
not right.
Smack. He's not gonna see us because we got like, you gotta make sure you follow, retweet and shit like that. Follow us, at the
You know
underscore
what I'm
at the
saying?
battle underscore cast, so like that Smack could see it. Cause right now you're not gonna see it. We need that push so that we could.
You know what
Hell
I'm
nah,
saying?
Brandon can't get a free one like that. That's not
Yeah, I'll
fair.
hit Smack directly. Don't worry about it. I'll hit Smack directly. We'll figure this shit out. We'll do it the Bronx way, if anything. You feel me?
Bronx way.
But
You know what it is.
But let's get into the third battle, last battle in this Ultimate Madness tournament, first round. It was Piranha versus Casino. Now, when I saw this battle live, do you remember any of it? Do you want to throw any comments in?
Nope, saw you. You got it.
Yo, so when I saw this battle live, I was really thinking this is super debatable. This is a very hard battle to call. This is a major style clash. I like what both these niggas do, I think. Now I watch it on replay. I'm like, Piranha, he's very slow starting this first round. This first round is super beatable, but this nigga really has style awareness. Let's throw that concept in the mix. Style awareness. He really knows how to brand himself, I guess you could say, because he does this real talk, he does this drug talk, he laces his round with it, and I could see where people could gravitate toward that. Because whereas he might not be attacking his opponent, and he might not be saying some witty lines that you should walk away with, he is branding himself and making himself an appealing opponent at the moment. But I felt like Casino clearly got the first round. He just, he had a high point in my opinion. But I'll say throughout this battle, here's the theme that I saw. They really slept on Casino. And live, a lot of people were saying that when this battle was watched live. They sleeping on this nigga. They truly was. He had a lot of good shit to say that the crowd would not react to. But he also had some really drawn out schemes, which I think worked to his detriment. The best round of the battle was probably Piranha's second. I feel like he might have got this one really clear, the second round. So, a few bars he had, the casino never closed. He had name flips for casino. He said he ain't Sonic. I mean, for the Green Hill Zone out, but I'm past casino level. Oh, that's really good shit.
Mm,
Not bad at all, Piranha. He really
not
made the
bad.
crowd go wild with that. He had quite a few. This was a very name flippy round that Piranha had for Casino. Hit Casino the first time like beginner's luck. I like that. His best material, I think, in the second were name flips. But Casino, on the other hand, let me show him a little love. He said, I don't care how high you get off that ivory, they'll set you on fire, but it'll be the bus that kill you. That's a Wayne's Brothers scheme. It went way the fuck over the crowd's head. I don't know if niggas catch it on camera, but I feel like damn, like the misfortune of a decent writer to get so slept on, maybe even on camera. Like why the fuck even write at this level if niggas is not gonna show it no love whatsoever?
I mean, do
But
you feel
it's
like
a
that bar is a little outdated? Because I mean, when with the
niggas do Wayne's Niggas do Wayne's Brothers bars. Niggas do. I mean, and I'll say this while I still love too is because despite the fact that there's been so many Wayne's Brothers bars in battle rap, that's one of the more clever ones. That has to be like a top five Wayne's Brother bar. That was really super fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Mhm.
care how high you get off that ivory. They'll set you on fire, but it'll be the bus that killed you. Oh, and the thing is, his flow with it, everything, his delivery, the way he places the bar is clever. I could see where someone like a Fireworks, if he were here, would criticize Casino not being direct enough, because where he has these good references
Mhm.
and he has these clever things to say, you're not really getting at Piranha specifically per se. You know what I mean? But Piranha got super direct in the third. He spent most of his third getting directly at Casino. Now, did he say anything incredible and mind-boggling? No, but he was direct at least. And I mean, if you follow Casino's career closely enough, I guess maybe that'll hit a little harder for you. Um, but Casino's third, I felt like it was a shame, man, because he had some really good bars that should be haymakers, completely slept on. I think maybe it's the fact that he raps so fast. This is the one time I have to give an exception to a fast rapper. Usually you rap faster, you come with more material, more content, you're supposed to win. But in this case, I think his speed worked against him because for one, the crowd wasn't catching it, which is not his fault. You should never blame the rapper for that. But for two, it's too many syllables. There were a lot of dry spots. There were a lot of moments where you're like, yo, you should get to it a little quicker, you know?
Mhm.
So it's not like it was just constant content or material. There were dry spots and you listen, it's tiring, you know? You listen to all these syllables and you're like, bro, did you hit it? Did you go for a punch yet? I mean, I could imagine the crowd being there live. It could be hard for them to keep up with this nigga. But on paper, he did have better content, in my opinion. I was tempted to give him the battle. I would say Piranha got this one debatable. He got an edge on this one. I would say the the second and the third, just because he's angling. But I don't think Piranha did anything special. So if we go back to talking about real name Brandon, if he were to battle Piranha in this next round, I guess that's a free B as well. I mean, even though real name Brandon is trash to me because he raps too slow and he don't really be saying shit, Casino wasn't, I mean, Piranha, people gas Piranha, man. He does real talk. He does drug
Mhm.
talk. He's not
Which
a great
everybody
writer.
does.
Yeah, but he's not a great. He really tries to lead with a persona, basically. Even getting Calico comparisons as a battle rapper.
Mhm.
But persona will carry you. Don't get me wrong. But he's terrible when he tries to go for something like angling. When he tried to angle Casino in the third, I thought it was trash. I was like, bro, I appreciate the effort, but this is nothing special. This is what you don't do as an angler. Nobody needs to hear this. So,
Yo,
I
Versus just
feel
on
like,
people's necks, bro.
yo,
He's like, yo, if
I
you ass,
got
you
it.
ass, bro. Like, there's
Yeah, I
no.
got, yo, I'm
That's
not
crazy.
holding niggas' hands. I'm not holding niggas' hands. And I'm almost on some shit where it's like, yo, was that worth 25,000? You know, Uncle Rod do that shit.
Right,
I
right,
like
right.
that shit a little bit. You guys sit there, yo, is this 25,000 all around?
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
I mean, if we
I'll
think
let
about it though,
niggas.
right? Like, this is
Yeah,
twenty
go
five
go.
thousand on the line, right? So let's say real name Brandon ended up going against Piranha, right? And that was a
Mhm.
freebie, right? He moves on to the third round of the tournament off of freebies alone, and he's not even.
Yeah.
You don't like. He's not even putting up $25,000 rounds, like rounds that are worth that.
Mmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Mmm.
Like, if you just
You
get a
gotta think
freebie,
about it.
because then I
Think
mean,
about it.
looking at the other side of the bracket, he would have to either face Bose or Nex, and
Mm.
I don't think he's beating either of them. So, chances he makes it to
Ah.
the finals is probably super low. But just the fact that you can make it through the third round off of luck alone is kind of crazy.
Yep. Super crazy. And yo, he don't even. I would love to see him battle someone like a Bowser or next in the next battle, like right now, like this week coming up, because they would get him the fuck out of there. They would get rid of him. And
Fuck it.
that's something I would just throw whatever dollar sign amount. I could just give you a blank check. You just write a number. I'll put that up for that.
Yo,
Cause this nigga's trash.
what
He's
if
not
what
being a next, and he's not being a Bow.
what if we put Bose versus Nex and real name Brandon same time? Fuck it. I think he still
Nah,
wins.
that's a mess.
Nah, I think he still bodies them. What?
Nah,
I think he would. I
nah.
think he would just bulldoze them both.
Bowes versus, so you saying Bowes versus Brandon and next at the same time, handicap match.
Yeah, fuck it.
I just feel like it'll be a mess probably. Like for me, I analyze, so I'll probably be able to call it, but I think no crowd is gonna be able to call it. Them niggas, if they was missing all this shit Casino was saying in his rounds, they're not gonna catch shit, bro. Like there's no use. These crowds sometimes they need a nice shiny object they can stare at and go, oh, it's this guy versus this guy. I mean, no knock to them, but they've been doing this. This is not the only battle. We saw them sleep in a few battles. It's not cool, man.
Mm.
25,000 on the line. No handicap matches need to occur in this tournament. I'll put it that way.
Man, fuck it. I'm down for it. I think Bo's got it. Make it interesting. Fuck it. Make some shit
Nah, I
interesting.
mean, if you gonna do that, then make his prize like 100,000 or some shit. You know what I mean? Because then he really earned it.
I bet I got $5 on it. I got a 5. What you got the 50? Go.
Yeah, I'll throw 50 on
There we
you.
go. We almost there. We gotta get everybody else to pull in. But I
Yeah,
mean,
gotta go fund me that part.
exactly. I mean, it seems like the other two battles are like, they weren't crazy, nothing special, but watchable. You think either Piranha or Casino are worth like undercard battles?
Oh no. I would say Casino's more ready for that, even though he lost this battle, which is crazy to me. But I think Casino perhaps, like it depends on who he's matched with. And this is an interesting case study as a battle because you go, wait, so do real talkers beat? I guess you could say like overheaders, like niggas who might rap too fast or too intricate. Like, could a real talker just always beat them? Is that a default? Because that's what happened here.
I
Because
think personally, I would
Casino
prefer the
wrote
real talk
above
matchup.
his level. Huh?
I think personally, I would prefer the real talk over the intricate rapidy rapper.
But
That's
he
just me
wasn't
personally.
rapidy rap though. He was a street rap type nigga, but it's just he was fast and intricate though. You know,
Yeah,
and on paper he said way better shit than Piranha had to say.
yeah. I think I would
But
prefer the real talk kind of battle there. There's
I'm like,
something
what is? Go ahead.
something for me that I like. I mean, one of the reasons I gravitate towards battle rap is the passion behind it, and I feel like you get a lot of that passion and energy when people do their real talk shit. So that's just for me why I prefer it. Like that's why I like battlers who do that kind of style, who kind of excel at that kind of style, because it's a level of passion that I just enjoy, you know.
Okay.
But I could appreciate like dope writing and shit like that and wordplay. But if they went head to head and it was a close battle, preference wise, I would take real talk every time.
Hmm. I don't even think it was. Well, yeah. I just wonder what it says about battle rap. Like, what do people pick in general? Because your take on it seems like the more general take. Like, this is what people probably go to because look, Piranha won that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So the judges felt that way. The people felt that way. Even though they felt it was debatable, they still gave it to Piranha. So I wonder, what is that really saying about battle rap? Because look, this wasn't some rapidy rap type nigga for real. Like Casino wasn't spitting some fantastical, type of unrelatable type of punches or lyrics. He was saying some really clever shit, and he was taking different takes on some of these themes we've seen in the past, like Martin bars or Wayne's brother bars, pop culture references. But he was coming at it like I never heard before. Nigga said he'll take a stand at the station like Martin bars. I never heard that before. That's bizarre level writing. I never ever heard someone care to even attempt that. And reference stand from Martin. So
Hmm.
um it's like again he wasn't spitting some super unrelatable shit, but he lost this. It's bad. It's one of those that to me I feel like it does warrant like a higher amount of analysis. But I guess because these guys are still like mid tier, no one's really gonna go over it like it deserves to be gone over. Because if this is the
Hmm.
cheat code, the more people, because it's conflicting messages here in battle rap, right? A lot of people say, "Yo, the pen is so important. The pen, that's what we want. That's what we want out of our rappers." But then there's niggas like, "Nah, the real talk. The real talk. If it comes in clash with the pen, the real talk always wins." So why would rappers even bother going for the pen if you're neck and neck with a fucking real talker? They're gonna win by default. So why doesn't everybody just attempt the real talk now? You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
I think I think a difference between like other like rapping during an event and then rapping during a tournament like this is that during a tournament you just have to win in the building. Like you have to
Yeah.
convince five people that you were better than that person that night. And if we're going off the general consensus that people prefer the real talk over the intricate writing and rapping and stuff like that, then yeah, in a tournament setting, the real talk is gonna win. But I think outside of the tournament setting, you can get away with the intricate writing because one, you have more people to appeal to. You have a larger crowd, and so the chances that someone gets your reference is a lot higher, and then their reaction might carry your momentum. But then also you
Yeah.
have the aspect that people can go back and watch it and debate it in the comments, and then the battle continues to get talked about, and then it matters that people think you won after the fact, because then your stock
Mm.
goes up. So,
Yeah, these are really good points. I mean, this is totally fair. And I would say, if he was maybe more strictly a different version of a lyricist, like a puncher, that really know how to land their punches, I guess, then it wouldn't be a neck and neck. Even though I felt he was more lyrical, I thought he didn't have good economy of words. He really overused words to get to his points a lot of time, even though I thought there were better points. He would use all these extra syllables, all these extra words to say something really clever. And I guess that really wore the crowd out in that moment. So, like one critique for Casino, even though I love what he do, he has to tighten it up. He has to edit down some of what he's writing. Because, like here, he had some kind of scheme where he talked about how the blade was gonna get stuck off, and this nigga Piranha is just gonna break off in him or something. And then his punch for that was like, oh, he got tough skin. That's trash, bro. I get what you're trying to say. Like somebody got tough skin, they can handle, certain. Like he was trying to angle him almost. Like yo, this nigga, can he handle criticism, feedback, whatever? But I break this shit off when the blade is thick on him. You know what I mean? He got tough skin. That's
right,
just
right.
trash, man. I don't
Hmm.
give a fuck about who thinks that. If a blade gets stuck in somebody, nobody's gonna think, oh, but he has tough skin. I mean, it's just a dumb bar. You know what I mean? Compared to the other shit he wrote, it's a damn shame he even put that on paper.
All right. Well, I guess it is a shame that he ended up not winning that, you know. But based on what you're telling me, I hope he does, come back and comes back stronger. I'm honestly, I'm convinced to go back and watch the Piranha versus Casino battle because I just want to see what you're talking about. Real name Brandon versus Swervo. I probably won't go watch that back. I'm not convinced it's worth my time, but I'll probably go back and watch the Piranha versus Casino because I want to see what that level of writing is like. I want to
Yeah.
be able to weigh in on that as well. But
Yeah, I'd like that. But real name Brandon Swervo, I think it's watchable too. Swervo got a ton of potential though. He's one of those type of people that could lean on persona if he really knew how to write his own kind of narrative. Like if he knew how to brand himself, he could
mhm.
definitely lean on persona. He just is not even strategizing like that. He has a ton of potential though. His delivery is pretty nice. He don't really say shit is the problem. His writing level is not impressive. He goes around all these subject matters. Like I said in that third one, he was talking that basketball type shit, and he was also talking some drug shit. Uh, he said the rocks look like what beach souvenirs. I was like, damn, like the crack looked like that. He said it looked like beach souvenirs. So I feel like if he knows what subject matter to lean into, and he can amp his persona, a ton of potential. This nigga could be a top tier. So
Mm.
yeah, it's worth watching. I would say so. And it's also worth watching to see like how the fuck did he lose to this nigga Brandon? That's amazing, man. Brandon, man. Yo,
Alright.
real name Brandon. I would say he has a good bully potential. He has good aggression. You know, I don't know. He knows how to play off a crowd a little bit. It's just I like the intricate shit, right? So his
Yeah, yeah,
pen
for sure.
isn't there for me.
Alright,
But
that's fair.
he's not trash. You know what I mean?
He's just a
He's
little
alright.
trash. He's just a little trash. He's like the trash that falls outside of the trash can. He's not like
Yeah, I
trash
mean,
trash.
I just feel like he might have been the weakest nigga in this first round. So
Mm.
maybe I'm holding that against.
Weakest in the first round, huh? Oh, let me see who
Yeah.
else is in the first round. Let me see. So you think over? You think what was his name?
Whoever.
What do you think
Yeah,
was
give me a name.
Stumbles? You think over Stumbles? He was the weakest.
Damn. Yeah, I would say so.
Over
I would say
Stumbles for
so.
real?
Yeah. Cause I feel like Stumble's speed is better. I feel like he tries to play this persona of like a real block nigga. He talks about jail just a little bit. I feel like Stumbles probably would have beat him. You know what I
Word?
mean? Unless he choked or some shit like that. Which Stumbles did stumble through his shit.
Or unless he played the
So,
recording. I mean,
but material wise, um, yeah, I would say Stumbles was better materially
damn, that's
than,
crazy.
but not by a lot. So let me be fair, not by a lot. But
Mm.
he was better than Brandon materially.
All right, well, Brandon, if you happen to watch this, just know, person's on you, bro. You gotta step up. Like you gotta come a lot stronger in this next round. But I guess we'll
I
see.
mean, nigga, Stumble said he's Freddy Krueger. He came to take a life and fuck a dream up. That's cool. What he say? This is newborn. I hold it different. That's
Yeah, I
what
like
Stumbles
that.
had to say.
Yeah.
You know Stumbles is checking niggas. He say, who your mother?
Who your mother?
Brandon didn't say nothing realer than that. Come on now. You know who won that.
Facts, facts. All right, well, I think I think we could call it there. Uh,
Yeah, man.
I don't think there's much else to say on these battles. I'm excited for round two, honestly. I
Mm.
didn't tune into Ultimate Madness 1, 2, or 3, but Ultimate Madness 4, I'm excited for these up and comers. I'm excited for this next round of the tournament. But like we've been saying, August 6th, we're gonna talk more about the next round. So make sure you tune into that stream, the BattleCastTBRC on Twitch. We're gonna be there. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at @thebattle_cast. We're gonna post all the updates on there. Make sure you like, subscribe on this YouTube video. It really helps the channel grow so that we can keep making this content for y'all. But without further ado, please take us out.
Yo, Battlecast, yo, we did it again. We did it again. Come check us out all the time, bro. We dropping new content constantly. Check us out on Twitter. Subscribe, comment, like, follow, all that shit. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Yo, it's Ray and Person from the Bronx. Salute.